Hello and welcome to Iridium Rock and Metal Reviews. Going to do something a little bit different. I did say I was going to review some new albums, so I'm gonna do that exact thing today. So the first one I'm going to review is one that came out last week, I believe. Testament, Titans of Creation. Now I'm going to get a lot of stick for this, but people will say, "What the fuck?" But I've never listened to any Testament albums before. When I was growing up, I was mainly into the melodic, heavy rock scene in the 80s. I did like some thrash stuff, but not much of it. Metallica, Anthrax mainly, a little bit Megadeth, but I never stretched any further than that. So Testament, believe it or not, passed me by. And I know that they get a lot of love and people think they should be part of the big four, if you like. So I thought, well, seeing as the albums come out and I started this channel, I'm going to give them a go. So they started. I've got few bits written off of Wiki here, so hopefully it's right. But formed in 1983, California, and obviously a thrash band, or known as thrash. Now, so I thought, oh, I played this twice now, this album, and I've got to say, I'm really impressed. Really impressed. I'm a bit sad that I haven't picked up on them before. But first things first with this album, when I put it on, I thought the production was spot on. The guitars really at the front of the mix, but you can really hear the bass rumbling underneath. Brilliant playing by all the band. The That rhythm section there with the bass and the drums is absolutely superb, and it's as clear as anything. I mean, it is so heavy as well, as heavy as anything I've heard in the thrash scene. Um, oh, I do get a bit worried when when I hear about thrash. I think I'm going to hear lots of shouting and stuff. Although the singer's not, you know, he obviously doesn't sing high or anything like that. Well, that's not what thrash is all about anyway. But he's aggressive, but there's hardly any extreme vocals, and you can hear every word as well from the singer. Brilliant. And I think it's with the aggression of the music, it fits perfectly. It fits absolutely perfectly. So yeah, there was some really good. One other thing I've noticed about this album, the solos, the guitar solos. It ain't all about speed. Even when in a fast song, you can hear the melody in the solos. It's quite generic, as in verse, chorus, maybe a bridge, verse, chorus, and then a solo, and then the end of the song with going out with the chorus. But you know, sometimes that's you don't want it to stray too far, be too complicated. It's not no, it's not all about being epic all the time. But it's real. This album is. I just noticed the heaviness of it was really spot on and absolutely brilliant. So a few of the tracks I'm going to mention. The opening track, "Children of the Next Level," really heavy, really heavy. We talk a lot of galloping riff on that, blistering solo, and it is in most of the songs. The solos are really spot on. The next track, "World War Three," was good. Another fast, a bit faster, a bit of extreme, a bit of growling in this. Not too much though, only a little bit, and a real shredding solo again. A little short solo, but spot on, absolutely spot on. Next track, "Dread Deceiver." It was good. I really liked it. A bit slower. Real reminding me, especially like of the late 70s, early 80s, especially early 80s. Sorry, new wave of British heavy metal sort of stuff. You could really hear that in that song, and the chorus sounded a little bit Corrosion of Conformity to me. Early stuff. Bit more straightforward rock of that, "Dream Deceiver," but a really good song. Really good song. Um, "City of Angels." I had a little read up about this one. About a serial killer. True story about a serial killer. The Night Stalker in LA in the 1980s. Bit of an epic one, that one. Really good, about 7 minutes long. It's real chugging riffs. Yeah, brilliant. I was really impressed with City of Angels. A few more good ones. Ishtar's Gate was a good one. Real bass, some rumbling bass on that one. Not a fast song, more of a straightforward rocker again. But yeah, everyone gets a thumbs up in this band. It's really spot on. There's a song called Symptoms that I was really impressed with, a slower song. A great riff in that. And then, but towards the end, they sort of sped up a bit. I wasn't over keen on the couple of end songs on the album. I think the last one was really a bit too fast for me. But no, so there was an instrumental at the end, which was a bit of a nothing song, a couple of minutes. But the one before that was just a bit too fast, a lot of screaming. So I'm not really into that sort of stuff, and sometimes I suppose it puts me off of some fresh bands. That's what I think I'm going to hear. But that's what I've really enjoyed about doing this review, because I think doing this channel is going to make me listen to a few more bands that I probably didn't listen to and not given a chance to. So I think this was a great album. As far as subject matter with the lyrics, it covered a lot of things. War, religion, witchcraft, serial killers, like I said before. So a lot of, it's obviously very heavy, and the lyrics just fit it perfectly. Really, really, really good. The vocals I am really impressed with it, because you can hear every word the guy says. So yeah, I think this is a really good thrash album. I think that it's weird. I like it that I've got a fresh view on this, and I can't compare it to any more of their albums. Perhaps you can tell me in the comments what you think their best albums are. I think with thrash, when it was like the early 80s, some of the production let it down, and it might have put me off a little bit. Sometimes it's not very good production, but this was so spot on. One of the best productions in a thrash album I've ever heard. Every instrument seemed like it was pushed to the front, like to the max. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. As far as giving a score is concerned, I'll definitely give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, there's a few bits that are a bit too fast for me, but that's just my musical taste, but I can imagine anyone who's heavily into thrash, this would be a 10 out of 10. It's just for the genre it's in, you can't get much better than this. So yeah, so I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Well, thanks for listening. Please give me your views on this album, whether it's one of their best ones, where you rank it within their discography. Let me know if you think I should listen to any more Testament stuff, some of their best stuff. That'd be great. All right, and please subscribe. Thanks.